What's up guys? We're here in Lesotho, and in this video we're going to show you our favorite places to visit in the country. So hope you enjoy it. Lesotho is a landlocked country situated within South Africa. The entire country sits above 1,000 meters, making it a haven for dramatic mountain scenery. When exploring the diverse nature of Lesotho, you'll find rolling grasslands, cascading waterfalls, and deep valleys. But beyond its landscapes, this mountain kingdom boasts a rich cultural heritage, with vibrant traditions and friendly Basotho people. In this video, we highlight 7 beautiful places to visit in Lesotho. Make sure to watch until the end, because we'll also share helpful travel tips, as well as a few travel itinerary options. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures. Nestled in the northeast of Lesotho's foothills lies Liphofung Cave, a place steeped in history and natural wonder. Translated to Place of the Eland in English, Liphofung has significance on many levels. The San people actually used it for shelter millennia ago, leaving behind precious rock art depicting traditions and hunting methods. Later, King Moshoeshoe I, who was the founder of Lesotho, sought refuge here. Today, you can explore the cave and Bushman rock art with a local guide. There's also a small visitor center where you can learn more about the San people, who are no longer present in the country. When driving to the cave, make sure to take in the amazing scenery as well. Ts'ehlanyane National Park is located in the Maluti Mountains, in the north of the country. This 56 square kilometer or 21 square mile area is one of Lesotho's only national parks, and its magic lies in its rugged landscapes and untouched beauty. Combine your visit with a stay at Malealea Lodge, which is located at the base of the park. Soak in the spectacular views from the lodge, or engage in a number of outdoor activities. The park is home to many trails, which can be explored on foot or by pony trekking. We hiked the Three Cascades Waterfall Trail, which was about 10 kilometers or 6.2 miles round trip, and can be made into a loop. With 473 meters or 1,550 feet of elevation gain, this is a moderately challenging hike. The scenic route takes you from the natural swimming hole near the lodge, through Lesotho's rugged mountains, and up to a very unique waterfall. So we made it to the Three Cascade pools here, and they're a beautiful emerald green color. But yeah, unfortunately today there's no water actually flowing down them. So if you want to see that, you have to come at the right time of year or after a big rain. After leaving the park, you can make a detour to nearby Leribe, where you can see dinosaur footprints in the Subang riverbed. Located just to the east of Lesotho's capital, the Kome caves are unique dwellings carved into sandstone cliffs. Fleeing from wars, cannibalism, and droughts in the 19th century, tribesmen found refuge in these natural caverns. But instead of simply sheltering within them, they built mud houses, creating a unique community nestled into the mountainside. Today, the Kome caves are a national heritage site. To get here, you can drive with a high-clearance vehicle down the dirt road and stop at the visitor center. From here, a guide will take you down to the caves and share stories of the settlements. Set among Lesotho's rolling highlands is Thaba Bosiu, a sandstone mountain crowned as a national monument. Here, the legendary stronghold of King Moshoeshoe I founded Lesotho in the 1820s, using the mountain's natural defenses to protect his Basotho people. These mountain slopes are dotted with ruins and memorials, and at its foot you can find the cultural village. During a guided tour, you can walk through the recreated traditional Basotho huts, showcasing the way of life. There's also a small museum, which houses interesting displays about the formation of the Basotho nation, its cultural heritage, as well as its colonial and post-colonial history. Our guide gave us a deeper understanding of why the Thaba Bosiu mountain behind the cultural village is so important.
My name is Moilwa. I'm a tour guide here at the Thaba Cultural Village. On top of the mountain, you can see the grave of Moshoeshoe I, Moshoeshoe II, and all the royal people were buried up there. We can say the royal graveyard, because now we are on the 7th generation. All these 6 generations have been buried up there. The 11th of March, we do the celebrations here just to honor the king and this mountain, because we are because of this mountain and Moshoeshoe I.
Located in the jagged mountains of the east, Sani Pass is an iconic route that connects Lesotho to South Africa. Once a challenging pack animal trail, it's now a popular 4x4 adventure that is most often reached from the town of Underberg in South Africa. This is also where we accessed it from, and we opted for a guided tour since the road conditions were poor and the cliffs were extremely steep. After conquering a number of switchbacks, you reach Lesotho's border at a staggering 2,874 meters or 9,430 feet. On the plateau, you can find the highest pub in Africa. It's a great place to grab a drink and have some lunch while enjoying the panoramic views. There are also a number of small mountain villages on the plateau where you can immerse yourself in Basotho culture. Nestled in Lesotho's scenic highlands, Malealea is a haven for outdoor adventures. This unique village is famed for its breathtaking hiking and pony trekking routes. Traverse the stunning mountain landscapes just like the Basotho people, a tradition dating back centuries that still lives on today. We did a short hike to the Pitsang Gorge, where we explored hidden valleys, deep gorges, and soaked in the fresh mountain air. But beyond hiking and riding, Malealea also offers cultural immersion. A guided visit to the local village is a great way to support the community, while learning about the Basotho customs and traditions. You can book this activity through the Malealea Lodge, which also hosts evening performances from the local band. Finally, Semonkong is another unique destination situated in Lesotho's highlands. It's home to the majestic Ts'ehlanyane Falls, which is one of Africa's highest waterfalls. Witness the power and beauty of the falls from various vantage points, accessible by car, horseback, or a scenic walk. We opted for the last option, a 9-kilometer or 5.6-mile scenic hike, which took us from the Semonkong Lodge to the famous waterfalls. The trail had about 282 meters or 925 feet of elevation gain, and we considered it an easy hike overall. The hike itself doesn't have much signage, but winds through the open countryside, which has many traditional villages. At every turn, we were greeted by friendly locals. From the top of the gorge, we had amazing views of the waterfalls, which were 192 meters tall. We left a link to the trail we did in the description below the video, in case you want to follow the same one. It's also possible to hike or abseil down the cliff, and this can be booked through the Semonkong Lodge. And as a bonus, the drive to and from Semonkong is an experience in itself, as you cross mountain passes and wind through local villages with stunning scenery. As we promised at the beginning of our video, we'll now share a few things we learned in Lesotho that will help you with your own trip. First, most visitors enter Lesotho from South Africa with a rental car. There are many border crossings, some of which are only accessible with a 4x4, like Sani Pass. If you're renting a car in South Africa, make sure you obtain a permit that allows you to drive into Lesotho. You should arrange this with the rental company beforehand, and a small fee generally applies. Lesotho's mountainous terrain makes driving on secondary roads difficult. Unpaved roads in the interior of the country are often narrow, winding, and steep, and are poorly maintained. Renting a high-clearance vehicle is definitely necessary for navigating the unpaved roads. A 4x4 would make things even easier, but not essential for any of the activities that we mentioned in this video besides Sani Pass. Avoid driving after dark, as it's dangerous due to the absence of street lighting, livestock on the roads, and the higher chances of crime. Lesotho's temperatures vary greatly, depending on altitude and season. Be sure to pack layers for any weather condition, especially if you plan on hiking or exploring higher elevations. The environment can change extremely quickly in the mountains. Lesotho has its own currency, which is tied at the exact same exchange rate as the South African Rand. You're also able to spend South African Rand throughout the country, as Rand notes are accepted everywhere. Bring enough cash, as credit cards are not always accepted. As with any destination, be aware of your surroundings and use your common sense to stay safe. Most nature and tourist places that are mentioned in this video have on-site lodges or guest houses. Choosing these accommodations not only makes things more convenient, but also enhances your safety. Consider these options for a more immersive and worry-free experience. We left links to the accommodations that we stayed at in the description below the video. At the time of our visit, Lesotho's accommodations had limited Wi-Fi available. Consider purchasing a local SIM card for better connectivity, especially in remote areas. You can buy a SIM card at any of the Vodacom kiosks across the country. Since electricity can also be unpredictable, you should pack a power bank or extra batteries to keep your devices charged. Lesotho is a country that can be difficult to plan for due to the layout of the roads. The A1 and A2 roads surround the flatlands of the country, but things get slower when you want to go into the mountain areas, such as Semonkong or Ts'ehlanyane National Park. It takes a lot of time to wind up the steeper mountain terrain and then get back down to the A1 and A2 roads again. Thus, we included a few Lesotho trip itinerary options on the screen here in case you want to use them to guide your own adventure around the country. The days laid out for each option include reasonable driving times, so you don't spend your entire trip on the road. There are also other places to visit in Lesotho that we didn't mention, and they're worth checking out if you have more time. And if you're planning your Lesotho trip, we recommend keeping things organized with our interactive travel planner. Find a discount code in the description below the video. We also included important links that you'll need for your Lesotho experience in the description, such as an interactive map to get to each place that we mentioned. We'll catch you on the next adventure.